The executive and the parliamentary personnel in Kenya are on the run as Kenyan citizens took the bull by the horn yesterday. Protests erupted yesterday not just because there is a bill in the parliament that the Kenyan citizens don't like. It has been a series of time past anger that they have accumulated. So yesterday they went into the Senate, they took the maze, they broke into the parliamentary office, that is the chamber of the Senate in Kenya, and they are sending a strong message not just to the Kenyan government but to the rest of Africans about the political rascality that has been going on in the parliament. So many countries, the military have shown concern and carried out a coup, but it is time for citizens, the civilians, to start carrying out revolution from across African continent because of political rascality. Solidarity from me to the people of Kenya. Solidarity from me to the citizens of Kenya. Solidarity from me to the people of Kenya who have agreed that only themselves can change their nation. Now, the reason why these people are protesting is because of the new legislation that is about to increase the tax. It's all about the tax hike. But you see, I have a message for Nigerians. I have a message for the people of Nigeria who are suffering and smiling. The people of Nigeria are there looking at government increasing everything, both the loan interest, both the tax, everything, electricity tax and tariff, everything you can talk about, the gas, the price of petrol, everything is at the increase. But the citizens of Nigeria, they are there, they are suffering, they are smiling, they are waiting for maybe one day God will come down from heaven and liberate them. No wonder people have started dying of hunger from the north, because they never believe that their destiny is in their hands. Maybe someone is there, a religious leader, telling them that their destiny is in God's hands. And that is so unfortunate, because God has given you power to shape your destiny. If you refuse to shape your destiny and you leave it in the hands of all these political criminals, they are going to make your life miserable. You can see what is going on in Nigeria today. They are making a lot of life miserable. They are making a lot of families crying. They have impoverished the people. The duty of the government, the primary responsibility, is to secure life and properties of the people. But unfortunately in Nigeria, it seems as if it is the primary responsibility of each individual, the civilians, the citizens, to protect their lives. Because the government come to talk about the ability, they don't have the ability to protect lives and property. The youth, the citizens are refusing to join the police and the military. We have shortage in the military and the police force. Everything is all about corruption. How can we go on with this kind of things without a revolution? When people begin to call revolution in Nigeria, you know, the government will begin to think that, oh, you are trying to topple the government illegally. But what is the importance of a government when the people are dying? What is the essence of remaining in a country where people are dying? The country that kills your destiny, the country that doesn't protect you, the country that makes you vulnerable to attack of the enemy, the country that makes you vulnerable to kidnappers, the country that makes you vulnerable to poverty, the country that makes you vulnerable to everything you can talk and name about. What is the essence? I want you to ask yourself this question. Ask yourself, if I am in a country where I am being threatened, I don't know what tomorrow will be in my life. You can just walk away, walk out, you will be threatened by, government, they can kill you. Your life is not just secure. Your life is not important at all as far as they are concerned. Ask yourself this question: what is the essence of remaining in that country? What is the essence of the government? What is the essence? Why do we still call ourselves a nation? Nigeria have the characteristics of every failed state. Every country that was tamed or tagged a failed state, Nigeria has all the whole characteristics. Ask yourself this question: what is the essence? What is your pride, or you're proud of being in Nigeria? What can you say that, oh, I am proud of being in Nigeria? Nigeria is my country. Tell me, what is it? If we can't even elect our leaders democratically, without rigging, without voter suppression, without violence, without snatching of ballot boxes, is that not enough to carry out a revolution? I was telling some persons yesterday, I said, if the Nigerian government, if I thought there would be an election in 2027, if the Nigerian government don't like answers, they should not even try to dream about end rigging. Because any atom of rigging, anything perceived as rigging, comes 2027 will be repaired by a nationwide protest. It will be repaired by a nationwide rage against this, because we are tired. We are tired. Nobody in Nigeria today wants to remain in a country. Nobody wants to remain in one country. Everybody wants to go. The Arawas want to go. The Yorubas want to go. The Igbos want to go. Well, I have a message for people. We have a common enemy. The Hausa man suffering is not my enemy. The Yoruba man suffering is not my enemy. The Igbo man suffering is not my enemy. Our common enemy are the politicians who have left Nigeria a long time ago. But their mission of occupying the public office is to make sure that they loot our resources, they loot our money, they loot our gold, our oil, to the detriment of the masses and to profit their generations to come. This is their mission. You can't tell me that someone like Tinubu, someone like Yahya Bello, all the whole politicians in Nigeria who are making sure that they are pocketing our destiny, you can't tell me that they believe in Nigeria. They have left Nigeria. They don't believe in Nigeria. Just that they refuse to maintain their integrity by agitating that Nigeria should separate. Because if they believe in Nigeria, their children are supposed to go into Nigeria public schools. If they believe in Nigeria, their children are supposed to be going to Nigerian public, hospitals. But their children can't go there. How can a politician say that he built a school, but the school is not for his children? It's for the poor people like you. And you are still knapping for these foolish politicians. You are still knapping for them. They stole your money. EFCC can't arrest them. They have both arrest. They have people that will cover them. And people are still there knapping for them. How long shall we continue this kind of system? How long? If we refuse to fight this, our children will live up to this. When we refuse to talk about this, our children will still come out and begin to talk to this. According to Dino Mendai, he says, if you talk today, you will die. If you did not talk, you will die. So let us talk and die. Even though he's one of the problems we have today. But he says the truth. Let us talk today and face the consequences today. What is going on in Kenya today? The president today now said that the protest could be treasonable. That those who are carrying out the protest is treason. This is their normal word. This is their normal statement. What is the meaning of treason when people are dying? What is the meaning of treason when people are hungry? Does law exist where people are hungry, where people are dying? The law is not for the dead. The law is for the living. So the living have to do everything possible, if possible, to challenge the law that keep them poor. What is the law that is keeping us poor? If the law is keeping us poor, it is time for us to rise above the law. Because the parliaments, even the Nigerian House of Rep, House of Senate, it is taking them time to amend the constitution. It is taking them time to give Nigeria regionalism, regional government. It's taking them time to, if they say they want to amend the law today, they will start deliberating for years. They will still abandon it. These people are not serious. They are not serious. They know the reason why they are in the parliament. Their interest is not for the people. Politicians talk about the next election, not about the next generation. All their focus now is all about 2027 election in Nigeria, how to rig election, how to win election. They are now fighting for the souls of rivers because they know that anyone that will control rivers will control the vote that will come 2027. That is what you are seeing in Rivers State of Nigeria today. What you are seeing in Kano State, where the political torso in the rulership of the Emirates is happening, is because of 2027 election. Because they are in their mind, since the ruling party is not the one leading the state, if the emirs still don't support the ruling party, automatically they are not going to have any vote in Kano. If they lose Kano, they lose Lagos, and the Northerners are not ready to vote for them, they know that they have lost everything in 2027. So that is just the reason why. But we have a message for them. It is better they do well. Give citizens what they want, or get ready for what citizen wants for you. And it is not going to be friendly what citizen wants for you. So if there is anyone, if you are among the government officials listening to this, it doesn't take you anything to do well, because what is coming is not something that people should pray to see, because a hungry man is an angry man. Someone who is dying has no fear for bullets, has no fear for anything, and that will be the root of revolution. There is hunger in the land. The government should do something.
You know, respecting leaders is a good thing, because that is what is right. Once you have given people the privilege to serve you, you give them respect. But respect must be earned. Many times in my own country, in Kenya, I see the individuals, some of the individuals that we elect into public office, some are fine, but some are not. In fact, most are not. And in my rural village, they elect some semi-illiterate individual who everybody knows is semi-illiterate, and everybody knows he is not wise. But the day after his election, when he attends a forum such as this, those who invite him to speak will say, let so and so whom we elected yesterday share his wisdom with us. And I want to assure you that there is no magic in the ballot box. If you are a dunderhead, the mere fact that you have been elected does not convert you into anything. You just remain an elected dunderhead. And Africa has no shortage of dunderheads who are leading her in the wrong direction. The direction of disunity.